Alright guys, welcome back to this next video in our walkthrough. We're doing Castle Redmane. Before we get to Castle Redmane though, we have to get across the impassable Great Bridge. So that's what we're going to do. Before that, I need to open up my drink here, so let me go ahead and mute the mic. Alright, drink's open. Sorry. Forgot to do that before I started recording. But it is what it is. We're fine now. So, the best way that I have found to get across this is to be on torrent. What you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to like hug one side. And as the fireballs come in, you want to jump to the other side. But that one didn't seem to kind of work. They're supposed to aim at you. And then, as they aim at you, you just get out of the way. But for some reason, they weren't aiming at me. So, I don't quite really understand that. And you got this guy up here, he's shooting explosive bolts. So once you get like towards like basically the bottom of the tower, all of that's gonna stop. So here we're relatively safe. We just have to deal with you know, your standard enemies. Plus there's a knight back here. He has not aggroed us so far, so that's good. Just go ahead and pop a flask here. We're gonna go around the back. Gonna finish clearing these guys out before we go and tackle that knight. Knights are some of the more dangerous enemies that you could be fighting, so it's great to sort of take them on alone when they don't have all the other dudes just sort of hanging around. Here's a secret. I actually recorded this part. Everything that you're watching now, I had recorded, but I forgot something. Right, if you notice, there is an episode released called, what is it? If you're on Rumble, it's episode 28B. If you're on YouTube, it's just the Black Knife Catacombs. Well, it turns out, right, I actually forgot to do the Black Knife Catacombs when we were in Liurnia. So I had to go back and do them. And I had to do them for a very specific quest. Well, two specific quests. One is the Ronnie quest, which we're going to start after this episode. So this episode we're going to do all of Castle Redmane. We have not triggered the Festival of Redmane yet, but we're going to do Ronnie's quest in order to trigger that. So, but in order to trigger Ronnie's quest and to be able to do Fia's quest, you have to have given Rajier the Black Knife print, and have talking to Ronnie and accused her of being the witch who set off the Night of the Black Knives, and basically turn the world into what it is now, right? So if you don't do that, you don't get the rest of Fia's quest, and you can't properly complete Ronnie's quest. So we had to revert back to, ooh, almost went down that hole, which we want to do, but not, you know, just dropping like that, because we could miss our landing. But yeah, we'd miss out on a couple of things, and so I was like, you know what, we're just gonna go and reload the save, do the quest properly, and just get it done. So I've actually already done this. I've done this multiple times already, just since I started moving everything over to PC. to do the streaming, but that's neither here nor there. The point being, for this character, this is the second time, and also the walkthrough, the live stream. I had to go back and do this on the live stream character as well, because I forgot to back up the save file. So I like to back up the save files after every live stream, but the last couple of live streams I actually forgot. So no backup saves. So we had to go all the way back. And what's unfortunate is that means that I also had to redo all the live stream content off stream. So I could get back up to where we're supposed to be. Oh, actually, here you want to be on torrent. You're just going to jump across this gap. And you can hear the beetle, so we're going to go grab the beetle. Whiff. Got it that time. And now we'll kill the bat. And we have the siren here. Okay. Alright, and then we got Flame Cleanse Me. We'll go ahead and take care of that. And now that we're in the castle, see if I can go the path here. So we're gonna head there. We're gonna go down here. Then we're gonna go in that door. We're gonna go out into the courtyard. We're gonna head around the corner. We're gonna go up. Then we're gonna go to the left. Then we're gonna hop up here, go across there, hop back down, go up on those roofs, and then go back over towards that area over there. We're gonna get this whole thing done in the 30-minute limit that we have for each episode, and should be relatively smooth to go through. These guys here, they killed me last time. This knight here in particular, he killed me, and then the other knight also killed me. So we'll see if we can not have that happen this time. So far, so good, it looks like. I need some mana. I call it mana. It's FP. But I am an old school RPG gamer. So the red bar is health and the blue bar is mana. And the green bar is stamina. Right? And also in Elden Ring, the green bar is stamina. But for some reason, the red bar is just HP. And then the blue bar is FP. Nah, man. Nah, man. I'm old. That's health and that's mana, right? That's... If you've played any other old school RPGs, it's always health and mana. So, you know, it is what it is. You're not gonna... Can't change me, bro. You can't change me. I will say, though, the soundtrack for Castle Redmane, I dig it. I do dig it. All right. Hold on. We want that on. All right, so right over here, that's red scarab. We don't really need to worry about that for right now. What we do need is we need to pull one of these guys over here. We don't want to fight them both. We want to fight one at a time. And these guys are extraordinarily aggressive. Stuck in a tree. Oh, it's all good. And you don't want to fight those. Super duper waste of time. So now we're going to go over here and we're going to get this one. Oh, that's lame. Also lame. Come on now. Oh, that's awful. And it's awful because I know how to dodge that. Yo, am I just getting worse? Oi. Okay, so now we want our red scarab to come back. So here's what we're gonna do. The easiest way to make, if you have a scarab that disappears on you, so just quit out the game. And then when you come back in, the scarab will have respawned, and then you can chase it down and kill it. And this works for all scarabs. Okay. And then it gives us 3 flasks back. We were down to 3, so now we only have 6. That should be enough. I'm getting a little worried here. If I'm getting worse the more that I play this game, this is not going to go well for us in the future. I can't be getting worse. I need to stay the same or get better. Alright, like getting worse is a non-starter. Alright, come around here. I wonder if I'm just getting careless and getting in a bit of a hurry because of how far behind I am from the recordings versus the live stream. So we're just going to ignore those guys for the moment, and we're going to come over here to the right, and we're going to go up that ladder. Okay, once we're up the ladder, we got a mad pumpkin head to deal with. Oh, come on. So we're going to grab that. Now they can drop their helmet. If you were not aware of that, they can drop their helmet. Pretty rare though. We're going to go ahead and climb this tower. And we're going to grab our smithing stone pie. And we're going to head back down. Now getting through this part here can be a bit of a pain. There's no easy way to get around them. Just kind of have to wait until they're done shooting their fire at you and then move in the gap. And if you can get behind one, the first two here are pretty easy. This guy here will take a little bit of patience, but then getting through this one here, as you can see, not as easy as the other ones. Alright. Now, before we move on, there's an abductor virgin we have to go take care of over here. We're gonna go do that. So this one is a weird one because it has that arm that it can throw out, and it also has the motorcycle hand that'll mess you up close range. I don't know of very many of the abductor virgins that are like that one. That might be the only one, or maybe there's some like that in the DLC. I'm not sure, but I can't remember too many that are like that. So it does make it a bit more tedious to deal with. I wouldn't say necessarily hard or challenging. Abductor virgins I don't find to be all that challenging. I find them to be more tedious than anything. But you know, you can also, if you're feeling extra cheeky, you can get it stuck right here, and then you can just smack its head, and it can't actually hit you with its arms or the little glaive thing, and you can just sit it right there until it dies. Right? So this, if you want to cheese it out, that's one way to do it. You can do that. Look, I'm not gonna. Look, we ran a Crucible Knight down a hole to kill it, right? So if you can find a way to cheese an annoying enemy, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you can't do that. That's not how you do that. That's not proper. It's like, nah, man. Go off. Like, if you can cheese something, if you found an easy way to cheese something, do that. Right? This game is not necessarily difficult per se. But it's not easy either, right? So if you can find a way to make life easier for yourself, by all means, go off. Alright, so up here, across this bridge, we've got a shield guy. One of these dudes with a tower, shield, and a spear. We got a regular guy, and we've got a knight. So let's try to pull the lesser enemies across so we can deal with them before we go and deal with the knight. So this knight here, he has the pole arm. So his reach is going to be a lot longer than you would with the sword. And he attacks a lot faster, actually. So we're going to run over here. We're going to heal up. And yeah, he killed me the last time I was here. So I got a bone to pick. Alright, so it looks like we got him down without any trouble. That's good. All that for a single smithing stone 6, so hurrah, hurrah. But that actually marks the end of Castle Redmane. All we have now is the boss. So we are just gonna teleport. Oh, we didn't get the grace. Never mind then. We're gonna run back to the grace because we forgot the grace. But at this point, if you had got the grace, you could just teleport to the grace, because there's nothing else left to get. All the enemies in here are dead. There's no enemies left alive. We've got all of our loot. Check right there real quick just to make sure we didn't miss nothing. So we got everything. And so we're going to come back over here. And we're going to hit this grace. Okay. And so now we want to see how many runes we need to level up, right? We need 4,200. Inventory. So this one is 3,800, so we can use that. And then we need to use 400. That. Okay. And then we should be able to level 24 runes. Okay, perfect. So if I'm trying to maximize, or minimize rather, the amount of runes that we're going to lose on death, you know that the fight coming up is going to be kind of awful. So let's walk through this fight here real quick before we go in. So we're going to be fighting a Misbegotten warrior and a Crucible knight. And so we want to bully down the Misbegotten warrior as fast as we can before the Crucible knight shows up. And then we want to switch over and just parry the Crucible knight down. So that is going to be our strategy. We are not going to use summons on this fight because if they're still alive when the Crucible knight shows up, that just complicates things. So we're just going to go without. All right, so we want to take down this Misbegotten warrior like immediately. Bully him down. Crucible knight's here, right? So get him down. All right, now we want to get out our buckler and parry the Crucible knight. You can't parry the shield attack, so just dodge that. And now it's just your standard Crucible knight fare. I'm getting worse at parrying. Like, I'm getting way worse at parrying. Back up, back up, back up. Come on, dude. If you go watch our video after we do Stormveil, I no-hit that Crucible knight, I'm pretty sure. So, like I said, I'm getting worse the more I play this game, not better. And that sucks. You're meant to get better as you play a game, not worse. But I guess I forgot that lesson in school or something. Don't worry, I'm gonna get my parries back. I'm determined to get my parries back. And yeah, I just eat the tail swipes. They don't do that much damage. I mean, look, we got it down in 1, but dear lord, like, could that have gone better? But either way, we got the Ruinous Greatsword. Let's take a look at this, just because we want to look. If you're a strength guy. Oh, do I not? I probably don't have the strength to wield this even with 2 hands. Oh, that's not gonna go good. Let's see. 16. Okay. And 50 strength. What's my strength at? Strength is 34. Half of 34 is 17. That should be 51. So we should have the strength. We just need the int now. Go ahead and grab this grace. And let's pull out our... Pull out a Burger King helmet. Alright, now we got this. So, if you're a strength guy, you should go run back to Renala and make sure you meet that intellect attribute, because that. You might want to get some extra mind so you can just do this more, right? Because that. Now, I know I don't showcase a lot of weapons when we get them. I like that one because it's cool. But either way, we're done here. And so we're going to end the episode here. In the next episode, we'll continue right from here. And we're going to get started on Ronnie's questline. So I will see you all in the next episode.